cold, wet dampness of the ground. And it's just gonna be me and my dad, so there's gonna be 2 sleeping bags. We'll probably only bring 2 of these. We're not gonna use the other sleeping bags which are cloth. We're gonna use it with this material. And we're gonna bring some jugs of water like this, and maybe some water bottles for ourselves, and then a roll of toilet paper just for anything like napkins or using it for the bathroom and drying our hands off after we wash them and stuff. A bottle of hand sanitizer, which will definitely come in handy. Some newspaper, probably not this much, but just some old newspapers for using it for kindling and like fire in general. And then this box so we can put things in it so nothing gets wet. Some moist wipes, I guess. They're like baby wipes, I guess, which will make it easier so we don't have to use as much water. We have some extra batteries for our lamps and Minecraft torches, I guess. We have some band-aids and polysporin here just in case you get hurt. A towel and a couple bags just to throw them in. For fire, we have some matches and things here, and a lighter just in case, and an assortment of different ways to brighten up the camp and everything. So we have just a pocket flashlight, and this one stands up on its own if you want that. And this one's just for carrying around like a flashlight. Some pillows. We have extra blankets that we're going to be bringing. Okay, and then just like some gloves and scarves and things like that. For clothes, we have some thicker socks, just some personal items like brush and like deodorant and stuff. And then some tighter clothes like tight tank top, spandex, and then stuff to put over it in case it gets wet, some extra sweatpants and stuff like that, sweater. So we have some tighter clothes to go underneath to make sure we're warm, and then just some stuff to cover up in case we get wet and everything, being in the snow and everything. So it's just a very small bag of stuff for that. Getting all packed up now, putting everything in their containers, grabbing some camping mats, they almost look like yoga mats, to put underneath these ones for a little extra bit of warmth during the night. Got our tent set up and about to leave. My cat kind of wants to come too. He's hiding among the luggage. we're just walking. We have a couple ways of reaching the camp. We have this way, which is, we went this way because our original campsite was going to be over here. Then we decided not to, and we decided to go over here. And so this is where we came from originally. And then that's my driveway, so. And then we made a secondary path, which is over closer to the camp. And it's only slightly harder to get up. And we used it mainly just for bringing stuff in and out of the camp. And there's just a little bit of a jump down here at the end of it, but other than that, both methods are pretty easy, and we're just walking. So yeah. So this is where we're going to be camping. We're gonna set up our tent around here and build a fire, probably just in this area as well. This is our tent. We're gonna set it up in just a second. We chose this campsite because it's kind of like a little clearing here, so it has enough room to fit our tent, and the trees around it help enclose it so there's not as much wind coming in, but at the same time there's plenty of room and space in between so we can still have a fire without burning anything down. Okay, going back to campsite now with the last of our stuff. So we've decided to move over there instead of over here like we had originally planned, because the snow has melted and there's a lot of brush and stuff that we put back here a while ago poking through, so that wouldn't be very good. Okay, arriving at camp now. We've brought some wood down and unpacking now at the tent. Right, so now we're inflating the mattresses that we've brought. It's just gonna self-inflate. Lay them out on opposite sides. I've already done one. Should be done in just a minute, inflating itself. And then we will put out one of these mattresses on top of it, each one. And then eventually, once we're gonna go to bed, we'll put the sleeping bags on top of that. So we have several layers for each bed. Like I said, it's just gonna be me and my dad, so we only need the 2 beds. It's actually not cold at all when you're sitting on all these layers here. Hopefully it'll be the same tonight when it gets even colder. Yeah. So this is our tent at the moment. Guys, look at this inch worm though. Look at it. Look at him go. You go, Gun Coco. Look at him. Look at him do stuff. The highlight of my camping trip. He's like dancing for the camera. OMG. So now that it's morning, we're picking everything up from last night. We're gonna start breakfast soon. And yeah, we're gonna start gathering stuff to make a fire in just a second. Probably gonna use some that birch and just peel some of that off, and we're gonna use some of these twigs. Not this live stuff, because that's not dry enough to use a fire. Some of like this stuff would probably be good since it's dead. There's no leaves or pine needles or anything on it. So yeah, we'll start doing that now.